life out of him. Air 4's on the apron. Get him down.
A low blow.
Oh, come on.
And that megaphone making a mockery of our guest Jimmy Hart.
Hit Randy with the low blow and the megaphone.
Fans, winners of the second fall, evening the match at 1 fall apiece, Casino Heat.
I am sick and tired of these boys cheating. And Simon over here disrespecting the Hall of Famer Jimmy Hart, carrying a wannabe megaphone. You want a manager with a megaphone? I want a manager with a megaphone. I'm telling you, I'll go to
James
church for a
from
month.
the mouth of the South, Jimmy
Come
Hart.
on out,
Here he
Jimmy.
comes.
Jimmy! Do me the honor of being in our corner this one last fall.
Yeah. Looks like a deal has been made. Jimmy Hart is the manager of record.
Attention
Referee's
diverted by
gotta get
Air
him.
4, but there's Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart yanking Air 4 down off the apron. Oh, Jimmy Fahrenheit has the megaphone. Tony James cracks him with it.
Cover that man.
1, 2, 3, that's it. Jimmy Hart has yet one more set of tag team champions to add to his record.
I told y'all earlier I had my eye on this team right here, baby. Am I right or wrong, big man? Well, when you're right, you're right. I mean, what do we got here but a couple of new PWA Tag Team Champions? Our next contest is set for 1 fall with a 30-minute time limit or the Premier Wrestling Alliance United States Championship. Introducing first, the man who was named top contender, weighing 228 pounds from Wellston, Ohio. Let's hear it for the Rocket, Josh Benson.
Welcome to this episode of PWA Rush. I am Chris Pruitt. I am the franchise player, the president of the... What the hell? JTH out here attacking Josh the Rocket Benson. Oh! Hit him in the head with the championship belt. What the hell is going on here? Rocket firing back on JTH. Oh, into the post. We gotta get some referees out here to help out. Hey, get away from her.
Look at, he's got that chair, franchise player. This isn't.
Oh, did you hear that? Hit him with the top of the chair on the spine.
I can't believe what we're seeing here out of JTH. This is despicable. I mean, he's absolutely brutalizing this man with the steel chair. He barely let him get halfway toward the ring before he mugged him from behind.
Somebody needs to make sure the fans stay back. JT does not care. What
shows what kind of a coward he is. He didn't want to face this man one-on-one.
Oh, proud of himself. Look at...
Referee checking on... No, this is shameful.
We need to get some paramedics out here. We need to get some help from the back. JT tells him to ring the bell. What are we... We're not going to have a match. You just beat him with a chair.
No, this is...
Josh the Rocket Benson needs some medical attention immediately.
This is a farce. This is really quite disappointing, not just because we're losing out on the chance to see a great match, but seeing a young competitor like Josh Benson get deliberately injured like that and left laying.
He hasn't moved.
No, he's now getting back to his feet. Well, look.
That makes you feel a little better. Maybe the damage wasn't as severe as it could have been.
We know how tough Josh Benson is, but nobody can prepare themselves for an assault like that.
Rocket, just go. Somebody. Thank God.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still the PWA United States Champion, JTH.
If Rocket could have, he'd have gotten back into the ring, and thank God he couldn't. JTH should be ashamed of himself for what he has perpetrated here on not only the Rocket, but the Premier Wrestling Alliance.
No, quite honestly, left a bitter taste in my mouth announcing this man as the winner of something, because you can see the referee doesn't even want to raise his hand. I don't know what he has to gloat about, but he's been responsible for some of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen from a grown man over the past few months here, and put it this way, he's not full of holiday cheer. I'm not trying to make light of this situation, but he's full of something. It smells a little bit more like one of the reindeers would have dropped on the floor. This is...
Josh the Rocket Benson is hurting. He is in serious trouble.
Well, the fans are certainly upset, to put it mildly.
Absolutely.
With what they've had to...
Rocket Benson is one of the fan favorites here in the Premier Wrestling Alliance. Aaron, I got to go check on Rocket. I got to go.
Well, I don't blame you for that. Franchise player, anything to get this man out of the ring, putting his hands on these young officials. He's not had enough of intimidating people. As I said, I could hardly imagine anything more cowardly than what we just saw. All he's done is boast about how... Well, let's hear what...
JT, I'm not exactly for sure what happened here. There's been a miscommunication. I told Aaron earlier that Josh the Rocket Benson was one of the top contenders. He's not the number one contender, because the number one contender is standing behind that curtain. The number one contender has come up here to put a hurting on you, and JT Hogg, the number one contender, is Sam Houston!
You gotta be kidding me! Is he really here? Here he comes! Sam Houston! The legend, we haven't seen this man in months.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number one contender for the Premier Wrestling Alliance United States Champion, the one, the only, Sam Houston!
Well, we have got major headlines here after months and months of being berated by JTH. We knew it was only a matter of time. Well, you certainly had an ace up your sleeve there, didn't you?
Sorry, Aaron, I had to go handle a little something that doesn't undo the damage that's been done to Josh the Rocket Benson, but by God, JTH is going to have to pay for the stuff he's been pulling around here for the last 4 or 5 months, and Sam Houston, I think, is the man to make him pay.
Suddenly he's a little shy when Sam Houston's around, isn't he? Wearing that shirt. I think that's the least of his worries right now, but he is starting to come to terms with what's about to happen, what has just happened.
How ironic is that shirt now? JTH wearing the I Beat Sam Houston shirt. A, he's never beaten Sam Houston, and B, here's his opportunity, and he's outside the ring. He's running. He's scared.
Well, he's going to have to fight Sam Houston like a man. He's not going to be able to back jump him and hit him with a chair. And to take nothing away from Rocket Benson, but Sam Houston won't stay down quite that easily, not without some kind of firearm.
Sam Houston has been calling the offices of the PWA for weeks upon weeks, and when he found out that the number one contendership was open and vacant, he said, Chris, get me on that card. I want a piece of JT Hogg.
Well, pleasantly surprised doesn't begin to describe the emotions of myself and all of the fans that have had to endure this for, as we've said, far, far too long.
Well, I'd just like to say, being out there firsthand, this video presentation is not doing it justice. The noise here in the Ed Sands building at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds is deafening. These people have lost their minds. They are ready to see a new United States champion, and by God, Sam Houston may be the man who can do it.
Well, if he can't, then it's going to be very difficult to find somebody else who will.
If he can't, JTH will be an impossible man to deal with moving forward, and he's already pretty close to being there.
I was going to say, that says quite a bit when you consider the way that he's conducted himself since coming back. At our last visit to the fairgrounds, red, white, and blues, this being our big year-end event.
These fans haven't sat down yet, and the match hasn't even begun, and they are still on fire. And JT, he better get in the ring before he gets counted out, and he might just lose that championship. Oh, watch out there, fella.
There are a lot of things that I would like to say right now, but honestly, I kind of want to keep my mouth shut for a while and see what happens here. I don't want to miss any of the excitement, because talk about a early Christmas present.
Christmas tomorrow, but it came early tonight. Christmas Eve, we are bringing to you from Seasons Beatings at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds, JTH against Sam Houston for the United States Championship. What a way to kick off Christmas Eve for Sam Houston. If he could win that United States Championship, that'd be a nice early Christmas present.
Indeed it would. Well, I tell you what, JTH better be ready for what he's about to deal with here. I commend you once again, franchise player, for taking the actions that you took. Unfortunately, it came at the expense of Josh Benson, but
well, once again, I can't take too much of the credit here. I made it happen, but Sam Houston was the man who was beating down the door. He was calling the phone day and night, and he said, make it happen. I need to be back at the PWA, and I want a piece of JTH.
Out here talking with some of our great fans, some of the fans that came out here to support him. Our other special guest, Jimmy Hart.
JT Hog, sounds like that's what they're chanting here. And we know that JTH doesn't like that.
Well, he's certainly annoyed by anybody trying to remind him of his past. It seems like an entirely different person than the one that the fans seem to hold so dear in their hearts. But JTH, call him whatever you want. Like I said, I got a few other not-so-nice names for him. But his world just turned upside down.
Oh, I think he pulled a hammy, Aaron. You know what? All fun and games aside, JT needs to get into the ring. All he's trying to do is play some psychological warfare, and Sam Houston's having none of it. You will not get one over on a veteran such as Sam Houston with the pedigree that he has. JT, he needs to just get in the ring and take his butt whooping.
Well, he was doing his best to try to stall for as long as he could, and it was a very calculated maneuver to try to get prepared for what is now going to be one of the most historic United States Championship matches we've brought to you. That forearm across the jaw might have loosened his bridge work a little bit. He is reeling.
And he's got him by the shirt.
Got it up over.
Taking that shirt off. Stuck it in his mouth. I don't think he's washed that thing in weeks. That's disgusting.
Well, that's poetic justice if I've ever seen it. But as I was implying, JT's efforts to try to play some mind games, as you said.
What is he doing? He's covering up like he's a pretty lady at the beach.
Well, he's certainly been exposed for what he is, I'll say that much.
Absolutely.
And this is a traditional one fall contest.
And for our newer fans, don't be confused when you hear the fans chanting JT Hall. They're doing it to get under his skin. They're not chanting for him. JT Hogg wants to be known as JTH, and he says, how dare anybody call him JT Hogg, and that's why they're doing it. They're all behind Sam Houston.
Well, once Sam Houston finally got his hands on JT, it was only a matter of time before he took over. The forearms, the snapmare he's got the body scissors applied here.
Sam Houston, with the long legs he has, can't even get around the girth that is JTH. He's trying, though, and he's got him in a reverse chin lock to boot.
And center of the ring, there is no reprieve in sight for JT at the moment. Oh, but did what he had to do, reach back and rake the eyes.
Well, you know, that's what JT has to do. He's going to have to pull out every dirty trick he knows if he wants to even have an opportunity against Sam Houston, because Sam Houston, I tell you, I've been talking to him for the last week or two, and he has been training like he's never trained before.
Well, he is competing at a level that, quite honestly, I'm sure a lot of fans thought wasn't possible for him anymore. Not to.
He took off that wrist tape. He's choking him now. Referee Brandon Bones trying to get in there.
But Sam Houston's wrestling like a man 20 years younger than he is, and he is easily the biggest threat to the U.S. Championship that JT Hogg has ever faced.
Looks like he's putting pressure on. It looks like the carotid artery from here is hard to tell. Oh, come on. Referee's got to stop that.
No, he definitely could step in and try to enforce some sort of rules, but JT is already on the kind of rampage that I don't know what you're going to have to do to keep this man down.
Well, referee Brandon Bones doing the right thing, allowing a little bit of flex in the rules, because
thumb to the eye.
These guys come to a conclusion here, and JT's going to take full advantage of that.
No, absolutely. Oh, nice jawjacker there. Absolutely. We want to, with all of the shenanigans that have gone on, we want to make sure that a decisive winner is declared here. But again,
this is not a no disqualification match.
No, the referee, will, I'm sure, only enable this behavior for so long. Sam Houston with the mule kick. Oh, again, that one definitely connected with the ample midsection, and another huge cowboy boot.
Big boot looked like caught him right under the chin. Going to drop an elbow. JT trying to roll out of the way.
Oh, but Sam caught up to him.
Sam Houston, his pedigree speaks for itself. Son of the late Grizzly Smith, brother of legendary WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts.
No, he is a protege of the likes of Eddie Graham, Dusty Rhodes, Bill Watts, you name it. He's studied under the learning tree, as Big Cat Ernie Ladd might have said. Cover. Referee right there. Oh.
2 3/4.
Well, and honestly, JT had an argument that his hand was breaking the plane of the bottom rope, but the referee right there, with that one.
Caught him with a low blow, but Sam fires back. He's going for that bulldog.
This could be it right here. This could finish off JTH once and for all. Able to put the brakes on.
JT hooked the ropes. Now he's trying to take a breather.
He might be heading for the high ground.
Oh, no. No, damn it.
Well, once again, the franchise player has left the booth here, but let's hope that he's able to repeat the situation we just saw and make sure, see what our cameras can pick up here, this audio. All right hand from the franchise player. Talk about a hands-on president. That's what happens when you put your hands on him. Bulldog, that has got to be it. Sam Houston makes the cover, hooks the leg, and there it is. We got a new U.S. champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new PWA United States champion, the legend that is Sam Houston.
Well, there he is, PWA President Chris Cruit presenting the title to our new champion, Sam Houston, who looks elated not only to have finally given JTH the comeuppance that he most certainly has earned, but for a great victory at an event here like Seasons Beatings. Making the point loud and clear about who just beat whom. Fans, let's make it official one more time here.
Let's hear it once again, fans, for the winner and the new U.S. champion, Sam Houston!
PWA fans are going to be shouting it from the rooftops in Lancaster, Ohio. Fans, we are going to go to our first break. We've got so much more action to come. Believe me, this is an episode that you will not want to turn off. 2 huge matches left to come. Stick around on PWA Rush.
Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
I am here with our new PWA Tag Team Champions. Outlaw Tony James, Rowdy Randy Forrest. You guys took care of exactly what you needed to take care of out there. Share some thoughts on that match with all the great viewers out there.
Well, first, I wish we had the opportunity to thank Jimmy Hart. You know, he came out and had our back. I just wish he was here so we could thank him.
Hey, congratulations, baby. My Uber driver's here. I got to go, boys.
Jimmy's here. And like the wind, he's gone.
Well, at least he brought with him the magic that led to the Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, he sprinkled the magic. We made it. We made it happen. We took 2 out of 3. We talked about it, didn't we? And they tried their best to do us dirty. But in the end, you know who came out on top? My big man and myself.
Well,
there's nothing else to say. Tony said it. We're the Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely.
That's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Well, there's nothing more I can add to that, fans. The new PWA Tag Team Champions, Outlaw Tony James, Rowdy Randy Forrest.
Christmas came early.
Wrestling fans, the following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a weight of 198 pounds from Los Angeles, California, the Shotmaker, Cody King.
Cody King on his way to the ring. Fans, first off, I'd like to apologize for my language in the heat of the moment. I got caught up, but I would like to remind each and every one of you, if you missed it, you missed out. Sam Houston is the new PWA United States Champion. Cody King flying solo here tonight at Seasons Beatings. Let me remind you, we've still got a whole lot to come. Up next is the main event featuring the real deal Kevin Pruitt, the PWA Heavyweight Champion, as he defends against the #1 challenger, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn, in a Lancaster street fight.
His opponent, weighs in at 260 pounds and makes his home right here in Lancaster, Ohio, Big Joe Black.
Big Joe Black is back, rejoining the Premier Wrestling Alliance a few months ago, and he has been trying to get onto the winning track here, and he's looking to get a victory here tonight against Cody King. I don't even know what to say about what's already happened here. Aaron Hart, we got a new United States champion. We've got a heavyweight championship still coming up. What a night it has been so far. New tag team champions last week. Season's beatings is proving to be I don't even know what to say.
No, the news is breaking faster than we can even react to it. We've got more action, live action for the great PWA fans coming to the PWA Arena on January the 8th. Make sure that you get your tickets at PWAOhio.com for that. But yeah,
we're kicking off the new year in style at the PWA Arena. January the 8th is our first event, and we are looking forward to 2022. But we've still got so much more left in 2021. We've got seasons beatings and then the fallout.
Oh my goodness! As I said, yeah, there is going to be a lot of long nights for me trying to get up to speed on all of the events that have transpired here. But
well, I'd also like to say, while we were in the commercial break, Sam Houston had a very heartfelt message that he shared with all the fans here at in Lancaster, Ohio, and we are going to bring that to you exclusively right here next week on PWA Rush.
All right, lock up here, center of the ring, shopmaker Cody King in the purple and gold, and Big Joe Black.
Man!
Well, that's about the smartest thing Cody King could have done after he realized just what he did by slapping Big Joe Black. Oh, stomp to the back of the neck.
Cody King flying solo here tonight. Conspicuous by his absence is his manager, Air 4, and I'm not very happy with him. And I've been talking with some of the executive committee, and we might have some decisions coming down in the near future.
No, he had better stay as far away as he can. I mean, I would suggest, that to the point of that we see your face on milk cartons, like that far away from us here at the PWA. But right now we've got Cody King to see if he can do it on his own. I would think that actually it would be a net positive for him.
We've got Cody King against Joe Black. We've got Kevin Cruit against Bjorn. And Aaron, Santa Claus is coming tonight. Have you been a good boy this year?
Well, that's neither here nor there. Right now we're talking about Joe Black, and he's doing an excellent job of laying in some chops. Oh, I think that Cody King might have an injury to his knee. There was nothing he could do. As you can see,
dropped a big forearm smash onto the side of the head and the neck.
Got him scooped up. Nowhere to go but down. But we heard from our new tag team champions. That was brought to you on last week's program. Fans, you saw our new United States champion. As
Jimmy Hart's got one more tag team championship team to his credit in the form of Outlaw Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest. We've got a new United States champion, a new tag team champion. Will lightning strike 3 times? Will we have a new heavyweight champion in the form of the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn?
Well, it seems to be the night for the challengers. A series of heavy right hands, but
Joe Black, I think he come down a little awkward on that right leg.
Now, he might be the one that is hampered by an unexpected injury there. Look at this.
That's why they call it high risk. Anything can happen. When you leave your feet, you climb those ropes, you are taking that risk.
No, both men are slightly desperate here, just fighting for survival. And this match will go a long way to establishing who will be the top contenders for these new champions. Most likely, one or both of these men will be in line for a shot at the United States Championship. They could, the one of them we know that Cody King is thick as thieves with the other members of Casino Heat.
Casino Heat reeling from their loss last week. Oh, Lord, here comes it.
Obviously, never knowing when to quit.
He looks a little disheveled after his team loss last week.
The clip, the chop block, right there to the knee. Get you kicked out of a football game, but it's perfectly legal here in the PWA, and he's got the ankle lock applied. And this would be a very impressive victory for Cody King. We have seen him struggle, but he's had a number of back and forth matches with Joe Black. Did manage to get a victory in recent weeks. Air 4 got to do everything he can to hold on to the services of Cody King.
Well, he doesn't have a lot going for him now, so he's got to do something for his guys.
5 minutes elapsed in the time limit. 15 minutes remain.
We're just 5 minutes in, and Joe Black is hurting here. That knee is really bothering him.
Oh, malfunction at the junction there. He took a bad spill. There's a roll-up from behind.
Oh, that's it. Joe Black picks up the upset win here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Big Joe Black.
Season's beatings is just proven you cannot sit back on your laurels. You better bring your A game because everybody is looking to advance themselves here tonight.
No, quick reflexes from Big Joe Black led to the sudden victory there. And you see Air 4 trying to recover on the concrete floor. But fans, we've got our main event coming up next. You do not want to miss it. Lancaster street fight for the PWA Championship.
Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
This match is your season's beatings main event. It is a Lancaster street fight for the PWA Heavyweight Championship. One fall to a finish with no time limit. There are no holds barred. Pinfalls or submissions must occur in the ring. Introducing first the challenger. He weighs 388 pounds. The Nordic Nightmare, Bjorn.
There you see the #1 challenger making his way to the ring. The man from Sweden. Long live Bjorn indeed. The Nordic Nightmare Bjorn. And he's got that toe chain and that trash can. And I think he's looking to take out the trash here tonight. Fans, if you want to join the Premier Wrestling Alliance live, our next event will be Saturday night, January the 8th, 2022 at the PWA Arena, 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster. Tickets are available at pwaohio.com. Bjorn is a man possessed. He is ready for this championship match. Bjorn has been Tag Team Champion. He's been United States Champion. But the big one has eluded him thus far.
And his opponent weighed in tonight at 232 pounds. Hailing from Lancaster, Ohio, he is your reigning defending PWA Heavyweight Champion, accompanied to ringside by his little brother, Matthew, Real Deal, Kevin Pruitt.
The man who has been heavyweight champion since July of this year when he was able to defeat Rowdy Randy Forrest at Red, White, and Bruised. The man known as the real deal, Kevin Pruitt. Bjorn is ready, and Kevin's about to make his way down to the ringside. Aaron, we've had a tremendous card thus far, just tonight, not even including last week, and this is it, the main event.
No, this is the culmination of so many things, not the least of which is our event here, Seasons Beatings, the fight before Christmas, if you will. Bjorn looked like he's ready, not just for a championship match, but he's ready for war, and he's definitely going to bring it to the defending champion. Will the nearly 6-month reign of Real Deal Kevin Cruit come to an end here tonight at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds, or does he have what it takes to survive the Scandinavian psychopath, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn?
Well, not only do you got Bjorn, but you've also got that chain there, but Kevin not coming alone. Not only has he got Matthew by his side, but he's also got that ball bat, and that has bad intentions written all over it.
You know, he's got that Appalachian walking stick there, if you will. And it's hard to say what him or Matthew may have clandestinely placed under the ring or have concealed on their persons.
Bjorn dressed in his typical wrestling attire. Kevin dressed like he's coming for a street fight. We'll see if that plays into the match at all. Right there, that's what it's all for. That's what it's for right there. That's what men punch each other in the face over. That heavyweight championship belt currently held by Kevin Pruitt. Well, currently held by Matthew, but current champion being Kevin Pruitt.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see if that is indeed the case. At the end of this absolutely momentous encounter here,
I think Jimmy Hart just made a cameo there in the background. Jimmy can't get enough of us.
It's been great conversing with him, getting some great stories.
The chain's out of the ring. The ball bat is in play. Bjorn has got to be on his toes.
Oh, my goodness. And you're going to see things happen in this match that would get one or both of the men put in jail that are perfectly legal inside the confines of this ring. Oh, my. Third huge swing with the bat.
The bat caught him on the way back right upside the head. He's over the top, and he's out.
Oh, my. This could be a huge turning point just mere seconds into the match. Not only did he take that bat to the face, but he landed hard on the back of his head on the concrete floor, and Bjorn wastes no time in pouncing on the champion, laying in those heavy overhand chops. Feeble attempt by Matthew to intervene, even with the title.
Took him off his feet. Matthew's down. He might want to just stay down.
I would suggest that, indeed, yes, that would be quite wise. Stay as far away from Bjorn as you possibly can. But Kevin, launches himself.
Dive to the outside. Coming back in. Is he going for a second?
Even more impact on the second one. Knocked Bjorn back several steps, but could not take him off of his feet. Oh, my God!
Cracked him in the head with the trash can lid. Kevin went to the well one too many times. Let's take another look at that.
Oh, my. Right to the crown of the head. He tried to...
The sudden fall on the concrete floor to boot.
Well, it looked like Kevin realized what was about to happen and tried to turn his shoulder into it, but it was not to be. Matthew back up on his feet and give the man... credit for not knowing when to quit, I guess. But
Matthew is one of those. He doesn't realize how big he is, and he doesn't realize that he's not as big as Bjorn. But Bjorn does realize, and that could end bad for him.
Huge elbow, pinpoint accuracy.
God.
This has been a savage beating already.
Now this match, unlike the U.S. title match, is anything goes.
Oh, my!
Lancaster, Ohio street fight. Matthew tried to grab Bjorn by the ankle. Kevin's down.
What's starting to look like Beirut, Lebanon here with the wounded people we've had laying around and all of the all of the weapons that have been used here tonight.
Trying to kick him with the tip of that boot.
Able to stun Bjorn long enough.
A good old poke to the eye. That will stun anyone, regardless of their size, strength, and ability. Matthew, back up.
Like that mosquito that you just can't swat away. And now Kevin responds in kind but not kindly, to coin a phrase, with the trash can lid. Oh, winds up in with
good God. Matthew putting the trash can in the ring. Will Kevin use it? Just booting right on the side of the head, right to the temple. The human skull is not meant to take that amount of damage.
No, these men have suffered enough trauma, for several car accidents by this point, and they're in there fighting for the PWA Championship. All whipped hard into the buckle, follows in with the near 400 pounds, absolutely crushes Kevin Pruitt into the corner, and now he's got that trash can.
Bjorn's the first one to get it.
Oh, but Kevin, quick to react, cuts Bjorn off, collects the plunder for himself, brings it down across the shoulder blades. Perhaps not as much on it as he wanted, but it did enough.
He's got enough of a flat spot to set it up there in the ring.
What's he going
to do to Bjorn here? Aaron, I don't mind telling you, I'm on pins and needles watching this whole thing.
Well, as am I, and you certainly have a personal interest in the result of this for several reasons. Oh my! Right down on the steel, on the trash can, nothing
Kevin
left of it.
Down, crushed the can flat. Matthew's back up.
If it weren't for Matthew,
oh, he's in the ring.
Oh! Talk about being in no man's land. If it weren't for Matthew, Bjorn could have made the cover and been the new champion. But he'll be content with dishing out a little bit more punishment to any Cruit that wants to come to ringside. Present company excluded, of course, over here.
I'm good right here. I've had enough for tonight with JTH.
Well, you made it count against JT.
Matthew just knocked down.
Well, we can count to 100 before Matthew might be able to get back to his feet.
He can count to 100 right now. Oh, Kevin from behind.
And Bjorn looking for something under the ring, we presumed. Oh, the kendo stick.
My God.
Kevin got to it first and is making full use of it.
This match is not for the weak of heart.
He couldn't connect with those swings with the baseball bat, but he might have just knocked one out of the park there with the kendo stick.
Fans, if you've seen the Premier Wrestling Alliance in the past, this is the future of the PWA. These men right here.
Oh, Kevin scaled the top rope, but he took too much time, left himself wide open, and took that kendo stick right to the midsection. Oh, my goodness.
And this is the kind of action you will absolutely see.
Oh, down across the back.
On Saturday, January 8th at the PWA Arena.
Such brutality.
If either one of these men, if any one of these three men can make it to January 8th. Matthew's trying to hang Bjorn.
Holding on to the hair.
Kevin telling him to get away.
Did enough to give Kevin the chance to make it back to his feet somehow.
Those forearm smashes right on the jawline. Any one of those could cause a knockout and end this fight right now.
Building up a full head of steam, not once but twice, going for the trifecta here, just driving the knee with all he's got.
Hitting him so hard with that knee, he's almost catapulting himself over the top rope, and now he's just taking in his adulation.
Well, I credit where credit is due. The fact that he's on his feet, he'd better pay attention to his opponent if he wants to remain champion. But
I'll tell you, when you're as good as Kevin is, and the people hate you the way they do, it's almost as powerful, those boos, as if they were cheering you, and it gives you that much more motivation and incentive to keep going. But it didn't help him against that trash can lid.
No, he diverted his attention from the task at hand, which is trying to somehow subdue.
Oh no.
Talk about up in the ante.
Bjorn has found a table.
Dare I say, we get extreme in Lancaster here for the holidays.
Tomorrow, Christmas Day, will either one of these men be able to enjoy it with their respective families? I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do for my mother. Bjorn, he's not making it back to Sweden.
No, they might pick Bjorn up at the state lines if anybody finds out what they tried to do, what he tried to do to Bjorn.
There's a chair in the ring. There's a table at ringside. There's a trash can lid in the corner. Matthews on the outside. There's a chain. Oh, Kevin's got the chain.
Somehow, complete desperation, smashed Bjorn in the eyebrow with the chain.
Bjorn brought the chain to the dance, and Kevin's the one getting the first slow song with it.
Oh, look at that.
He's just trying to choke the life out of him.
And if the referee feels that Bjorn's health is in danger, he would be well within his rights to stop the match. Whether
the referee absolutely has final discretion if he feels that one man is in no condition to defend himself.
That's about the only thing he can do under the street fight rules.
Kevin's got more chairs. He's throwing more chairs in. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to take for one of these men.
Oh, my.
Bjorn regained the chain, and now Kevin has suffered the effects. There is not one person who has left this building.
And they're all on their feet.
Oh, whipped him with the chain. That is a long chain. That's like a tow truck chain.
I cannot imagine how that must feel.
The people at ringside, like Kevin or not, are all cringing on his behalf.
No, we see jaws dropped open. This is taking things to another level. Believe me, I will be more than happy to remind JTH of what happened to him the next time I have the misfortune of talking to him.
He split the chestnuts. Chair shot to the back. Matthew grabbed Bjorn by the ankle half-heartedly, just enough to cause a distraction. My God, top of the chair on the spine. There's no give in the top of the chair. What's Kevin doing?
He's going to use that belt.
Oh, no.
This does not bode well for Bjorn.
Oh, did you hear that?
Lashed right down the back with that leather strap, and again.
The smack is just, echoing throughout the arena here at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds.
And you got to imagine that the perspiration has made that leather wet, which makes it even worse. And the chair to the knee.
Oh, God, not right on the side of the knee. There is no give on the side.
Kevin,
there's no flex.
Systematically.
And then took the top of the chair right into the toe. He is trying to tear him apart.
That's what I was about to say. Take him down piece by piece.
What a great game plan.
Well, it's survival of the fittest at this point, but you can see Kevin clearly did have a game plan coming in here, was clearly well prepared.
Aaron, once you become champion, it's a sickness, it's a disease. You want to keep that title at all costs. And Kevin is the most current sick patient with that disease. He does not want to give it up. And Bjorn, on the flip side, wants to do anything it takes to get it.
It's driven him to do things I never believed I would see, and beating Bjorn under these conditions would certainly fall into that category as well. But Bjorn's fighting him off.
But now see, as soon as he does, Matthew jumps right in there, and it's perfectly legal.
Yeah. Oh my! Open hand slap across the head. Yeah. As we said, legal here, but if they were mere steps outside the doors at the fairgrounds, then Bjorn would be needing several attorneys.
Bjorn's got to he's got to defend himself. He can't take those forearm shots to the face like that. One of them could catch him and put him on his back.
Oh, reversal, oh my!
Kevin hit that corner hard, bounced out 3 or 4 feet.
What impact!
Matthews down, Kevin's down, and Bjorn has a chair.
Fans, you are seeing what is easily the most brutal, dangerous, outright violent match we've brought you on PWA Rush, perhaps ever in the PWA.
Bjorn's trying to wedge that chair in there. He gave up, but I promise you, he still has some bad intentions.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and there's more than one way to use the chair. Bjorn setting his sight, sizing him up. Oh,
that chair caught the post, went right into Kevin's back.
And again. Oh, but Kevin. just hurled it right into the face.
You hear the crack off the skull of Bjorn.
You hear the gasps of the fans.
Matthew suffering the effects of all of his interference. Bjorn is down. The chair is dented with Bjorn's skull. His knee is injured. And oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not going to look.
Oh, like it or not.
I can't watch this. Bjorn is a big man. If he does this, he'll break his ankle. That could be a career-ending injury.
No, he definitely.
No, come on, don't do this. No, come on. The referee needs to get in between. He cannot let this happen.
Now there's
this is too much.
every possibility of snapping the man's ankle right here and now. Oh, thank goodness for Bjorn and his future ambulatory ability. Oh my, and now he's said, well, we can, if that's the way you want to do it, that's the way we can do it. And now
now Bjorn's going to work on Kevin's leg with that steel chair.
Heavy shots.
That is a steel chair. You go to the store, you pick one up, you buy it. There's nothing special about that chair.
No, there's nothing to this match other than what you are seeing right now, and that is two men fighting for their lives, for the honor and prestige of being champion.
At one point, it was just for the championship, but now fighting for their lives, their health, their career, the ability to continue on in the Premier Wrestling Alliance or any place else.
Single leg crab.
Bjorn's got 380, 400 pounds right down on the leg and back, and Kevin
gets the rope, and Matthew.
You don't have to break. There's no disqualification, Aaron.
Yeah, but Matthew
Matthew's trying to figure out what he can do to help Kevin.
Well, he's giving him his choice of weaponry there.
Kevin caught Bjorn in the back of the head with the kendo stick.
Able to fight his way out of this predicament. Could have very easily cost him his championship.
There's no rope breaks. There's no disqualification. A 5 count is pointless.
No, the only thing...
He had to break it or give up.
Yeah, the only thing that is going to end this encounter as for one man to be pinned or to submit. Kevin, clearly in pain.
Oh, up and over.
Got caught.
Oh, Bjorn tried to...
I don't even want
to launch him out of the ring.
Kevin perched rather precariously on the ring apron there. Only a sliver of real estate for him to maintain his balance. Oh my God, no! Oh! He went all the way through the table. He almost went through the concrete floor.
Kevin is down. Referee and Matthew both checking on him. I think we got another look at this. There you see Bjorn grabbing him by the throat, lifts him up. Oh,
maximum impact. Oh, and he almost folded in half.
Referee Josh Hebb says he's good to go. I don't know how. At some point, we've got to look into protecting these two men and their future.
Oh, Matthew.
And somebody's got to advise Matthew better than this.
No, I can't believe that he tried that, seeing what his big brother Kevin looks like right now. He's either brave or stupid, and I'm guessing the latter, but that is the least of our problems right now.
Kevin is still down from going through that table.
He might not get up at all. Bjorn, you see him, he's just hurling dead weight.
Matthew threw that belt in. Kevin's got the belt. Bjorn doesn't see it.
Is Kevin going to live to fight another day as champion?
On the top rope, what's he doing? Cross body block Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn got him.
Caught him out of midair.
But Kevin's got the belt. Kevin's got the belt.
It can't go down like this. Oh, duck.
Oh, he's got him up.
What awareness from Bjorn. Falls back. Makes the cover.
That is it. We have a brand new PWA champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new PWA Heavyweight Champion, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn!
It doesn't get any more official than the words from Aaron Hart, and new PWA Heavyweight Champion, the Nordic Nightmare Bjorn. He went through hell and high water to get this championship, just to get the opportunity. And now, after years of training and fighting and clawing and scratching, he is at the top of the peak, here in the Premier Wrestling Alliance. Fans, I am at a loss for words. Outlaw Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest are out there to congratulate him. I've lost my partner, Aaron Hart. What a wild and crazy. There's Aaron in the ring. See if we can get a word with the new champion. There you've got the tag team champions, the heavyweight champion all together. Aaron, talk to him. Can you hear me? Aaron.
I have a question for you, Bjorn, but I think I already know the answer. Anything to share with Kevin or with these great fans?
There you see
this with my dad first.
Bjorn's father in the ring celebrating with his son.
Yeah! His dad came all the way from Sweden. He can't speak a lick of English, but he's happy to be here.
What a night here. Season's beatings. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all, or I'd like to wish you all a happy Christmas Eve, a Merry Christmas tomorrow. Christmas came early for the Bjorn family.
Long live the new PWA Heavyweight Champion, Bjorn!
Nobody has left this building.
And let's hear for our trio of champions here, our new tag team champions, Randy Forrest and Tony James.
Fans, we will be back next Friday night. Friday night, PWA Rush, New Year's Eve, 2021. We're almost done with you. Aaron, the show's over. How can these people see more?
Well, it's as simple as subscribing to PWA Ohio here on YouTube and clicking the notification bell to receive an alert every time we have great new wrestling action on the site.
Or you can check out one of these videos.